Hi, I'm Suya, creator of the Modern Ancient Method. I'm also co-founder of Modern Ancient Sanctuary, a retreat center in the Amazon rainforest devoted to safe and legal sacred earth medicine journeys. It is my joy to support ambitious souls to move into their best life, whether that's through healing trauma, overcoming a health condition, finding meaningful connections, or discovering your true purpose. I founded the Modern Ancient Method as a result of transforming my own life, and after a decade of private practice as a holistic health and life coach, I've seen it work powerfully for my clients too. I spent nearly 20 years as a lawyer in corporate environments, mostly investment banking, living what seemed like a successful life on the outside. But on the inside, I was struggling with imposter syndrome, self-worth issues, grief, and deep disconnection. After losing my brother to suicide and facing the breakdown of my marriage, I found myself searching for a higher meaning and purpose. Sometimes, life sends us an unexpected invitation. For me, it was an introduction to the spirit of ayahuasca. Even though my logical, structured, and corporate mind resisted at first, my curiosity got the better of me. I eventually found myself in the world's largest natural pharmacy, the Amazon rainforest, a place far, far away from my high-pressured world. Until then, I hadn't quite understood that adverse experiences and limiting beliefs are deeply buried in the human psyche and remain very much alive. I realized that I was using busyness as a way to avoid myself, and so the real healing began when I slowed down and started listening from the inside out. In the beautiful healing sanctuary of the Amazon, I was able to connect with many sacred earth medicines, and finally, myself. Talk therapy had its place, but these journeys showed me firsthand that lasting transformation comes from confronting and feeling the deepest parts of ourselves. Studies have proven that simply talking about adversity or trauma doesn't address the existing feelings and behaviors. My sacred medicine journeys were a rude awakening that I didn't know I needed. The revelation of huge pieces of subconscious psychological material and repressed emotions and memories provided an incredible level of insight and wisdom for me. Ultimately, working with sacred earth medicine was my saving grace. They quickly repaired and rewired the receptors in my brain, particularly iboga, so I'm able to focus, function, perceive, and behave differently. My cognitive ability was no longer limited to intellectual analysis, but instead began aligning with a higher consciousness, so I could recognize wisdom and act on intuition to create new possibilities. With the support of several powerful indigenous medicines, I was able to consciously recall and heal childhood trauma. These medicines weren't just opening my mind, they reconnected me to my soul. And the result? I've rebuilt my life from the inside out. Over the last decade, I've created a thriving coaching practice, constructed and run a retreat center in the Amazon rainforest, and built careers in the fast-paced worlds of investment banking and management consultancy, all without relying on caffeine, alcohol, and, importantly for me, external validation. Now, with that said, I'm not here to tell you that I've got it all figured out. What I have built is an incredible system for creating fulfillment and moving through life's inevitable challenges. While my peers chased traditional success, I followed a different path, financing a retreat center, balancing my clients' chakras, and falling in love with the transformational care I now teach. I've seen tangible, lasting changes in myself and over 250 clients. Our trademark method has proven to increase self-awareness and emotional resilience by 82%, reduce anxiety about finding life purpose by 70%, and improve chronic physical conditions by 60%. In my corporate career, I've been trained to seek and test evidence, so it was important to me that the Modern Ancient Method was grounded in what actually works. Blending first-hand client results, scientific research, and proven practices into a clear, effective system. I've sought out world-class training and qualifications, including as a life coach certified in neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, the postgraduate traumatic stress studies certification program led by Dr. Brussel van der Kolk, today's leading trauma expert, supported me to understand both the science and humanity of trauma, as well as the power of sacred medicine for its treatment. A key to my ongoing professional and personal growth is the practice and science of yoga. Yoga goes beyond asana or posture and speaks to reuniting the individual soul with their true divine nature. Spending a month in India has been the highlight of my yoga teacher training journey so far. I'm a registered yoga teacher qualified to teach in a variety of practices such as Ashtanga, Kundalini, Yin, and Yoga Nidra, because I've seen that different practices will work for different people. Research continues to show that the body and mind respond to the quality and quantity of fuel provided, so aligning your food and activity with the force of nature is essential for any successful health journey. That's why I qualified across numerous holistic health modalities, including integrative Ayurveda medicine as a lifestyle nutrition consultant, as well as an advanced form of bioenergy healing. To support myself and my practice, I've undertaken prominent mind control training programs to access and teach optimum states for effective focus and manifestation. I've also undergone a traditional African initiation process in the jungle with Iboga, and this now allows me to hold a stronger container for clients seeking to work with this particular medicine in a ceremony setting or microdosing capacity. Modern Ancient Sanctuary has facilitated over 300 private retreat programs working with several sacred earth medicines and various shamanic plants and protocols. Today, I'm honored to share this work with you, to be a guide who has walked the path from survival to vitality, and who knows that your next level of life is not only possible, it's waiting for you. So my invitation to you is this: stay open, stay curious to the magic of the unknown, and I look forward to the opportunity to meet you in the program or on a retreat with us in the wonderful healing sanctuary of the Amazon rainforest.